In this video I'm going to show you how to make chips in your tandoor, but these are no ordinary chips, these are slimming chips. So classic we see in like Slimmer's World, i.e. we're just taking the potato, spraying with a little bit of oil, like 1 calorie oil, and then put them in the tandoor. So if you want to see me making these luscious chips, hang on watching, I'll show you how we made them, how we got to here. To start with, we need to peel our potatoes. So these are Maris Pipers. Hello. Just mention the chips and you're out here. Right, let me do this. So let me just quickly peel these potatoes. So that's our potatoes peeled. Now we need to just cut them into chip shapes. I like to do them about a centimetre square. Look, you get the idea of the chips I'm going to do, so let's just cut to the end, see them all cut up. I now have myself a load of chunky chips. Next thing, we need to go and boil them for 4 minutes. You have to be careful, you want to boil them so they're soft, so you'll be able to put your knife in, but not too soft so they fall apart. So just check them, around about 4 minutes. So let me just go and boil these chips. The chips are now cooked, you can see the heat coming off them. The next thing is to actually dry them off. So I'm putting them on this kitchen roll, move them around a bit, to soak up some of the water, because we need our chips to be nice and dry. So let's just give that a minute to dry off. So that's our chips nicely dried off. And don't worry about all getting bashed around, treat them roughly, because you want them to get all bashed up so they can get all nice and crispy. If they're not bashed up enough, you can always put them back in the saucepan. So let's get on to the next phase, and now we want to actually get our chips ready for cooking. So what I typically do is just put them on a plate like this, layer them out, and then this is where we prepare our chips for cooking. Now the fun bit, when we come to spray our chips and get them ready, so we're going to use a 1 calorie spray oil. So I'm just using plain extra virgin olive oil. But you know, you can use coconut oil, so coconut chips, or garlic oil, so garlic chips. You can put some chili powder on there, or say chili chips, or smoked paprika. But I'm just going to go for plain salt and vinegar and oil. So I'm just going to spray it. So I do, oops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 for luck. So 5 sprays. You know, a little bit of salt. And then just keep turning over. So like roughly 4 or 5 sprays per side. So we're talking about 20 calories in oil. And that's it. So let's carry on and do the rest. Now, that's me done. I'm now going to put this in the tandoor. Now look, you could have done this on a tray and put it in your oven. That's what my wife has done. And the whole point is you put them in the oven, turn the oven up to maximum to crisp them up. And I was thinking, well, hold on, you can only get to a certain temperature in an oven. I can get better heat in my tandoor. So why not do these in a tandoor? And I've done them in a tandoor several times now, and they are gorgeous. So anyway, let's put these in a tin foil, into a pot, and put them in the tandoor. So here is our chips we're going to put in there. But I know what you guys are like. You're always going to say to me, what temperature is your tandoor, Nick? So I put a temperature gauge in there, so let's have a check. So to give you an idea, that is, that's 900 Fahrenheit and about 450, 460 Celsius. Okay. Now you know. And let's put our chips in to cook. So the chips are in. Ooh, can you do this is slim now. So that looks really good. So now we just leave them to cook. And really, as to how long you cook them, that's really up to you. Whatever works best for you. Remember, I'm going to put the lid on as well to keep that heat in. Remember, they've already been cooked, so now you're just getting them out to how you like them. Now, I like my chips to be like in the chip shop, nice and soft, not soggy, but soft. Yeah, my daughter likes them to be really crispy. So this will get them sort of crispy, but not like she wants it. there you can use like a fish basket, and I'll show you that in a minute as well. Put your chips in the fish basket and then you can get your crispy bit as well. So let's come back and check it out shortly. Okay, I think it's time to get our chips out now. What is it with dogs and chips? You want some chips, do you? Right, so let's get our chips out and see how they're looking. Oh yes, they look good chips. So let me look, they're for me, not for you. So let me just bowl these up. Let's have a better look at them. So there is my chips in a bowl. My chips, not yours. So my chips. So these are my chips in a bowl. So let's just give them a test to make sure they're okay. Let's say a little bit of salt and vinegar. Oh, you don't like salt and vinegar, do you? Alright, a little bit of salt. Get more than salt. So let's test one of these chips, see if it's okay. Oh, wow, this is good. There's nothing like hot chips with the old vinegar going on it as well. Oh, hot, very nice. Right, some eating these. Right. These are good. So, that's how you make chips in your tandoor. So if you enjoyed this video and want to see some more, then please subscribe to my channel here. And if you want to see more about tandoor being made, look here. And thank you for joining, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to make some more chips. Lovely. Lovely. Now, one other thing. As I say, I like my chips to be not crisp, more like just out of chip shop really. So I haven't got that hard shell, but my daughter likes them crispy. So the way I did it doesn't make them too crispy. So if you do want them crispy, you can always use something like what I'm using here, like a fish cage, and put your chips in there and then actually cook them more on the coal. So I'm only doing 3 chips because I don't actually like them crispy. But it's really just to show, if you want to crisp them up, you can do it like that. There's a dog here, so I think I might give these to the dog.